Hey guys, I am here today doing a get ready with me. Just using kind of the makeup that I've been focusing on lately. If you've seen my makeup inventory, I definitely have a lot of stuff I'm trying to work through. And I'm doing a 6-month makeup and skincare no-buy right now. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I have some primers that I basically never use. And I got out this Estee Edit Beam Team Hydrate and Glow. I don't know if I like this or not. It's kind of a shimmery looking product. I'm not sure about it. So I'm just gonna put it on. And I'm just gonna put it everywhere because why not? I guess since it's a get ready with me, I can talk about stuff. I have been doing okay with not buying stuff. I definitely still am looking at things, so that hasn't necessarily stopped, but we'll see. I've got a big mirror here, but let me get out a smaller mirror too. I don't think I see a color from that, but it definitely is very shiny. So that's fine. I've been focusing on using my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I think I'd like to find a foundation product that I could apply with my hands easily. I don't know if I could just use my hands to blend this in. I usually use a sponge or a brush, but I don't know, maybe I could use my hands. Let's try it. I usually don't put on very much. I usually put on way less than this, but we'll see. Huh. Use my hands to work with this. So anyway, I have bought some things with gift card money already this month, so there will be stuff in my update. Spoiler. But it's stuff that I had been looking at for a while or had interest in already. It wasn't just kind of new things. It's I kind of can use my hands to blend this in, but kind of not. That seems fine. I did use the Glossier skin tint the other day and I really enjoyed it. I have medium, but I know that they've increased the shade range and I don't have the new shade range, so it seems good. Okay, I wiped off my hands. I like to usually keep a towel near me so I can kind of rub brushes on it if they have stuff on them that I want to get off or anything like that. If I've used an eyeshadow brush and I want to kind of clean it off a little bit before going into another color. So I grabbed one of those because the one I had over here was kind of dirty. And I think I've zoomed in a little bit. So the Neutrogena Hydro Boost is what I've been using for a base product, and I'm definitely seeing a lot of movement in it. I do like it a lot, but I'm is the color great? I don't know. For concealer, I've been switching off between the NARS Soft Matte and the Glossier Stretch. I have Glossier in Light and then the NARS in Light 2.5 Creme Brulee, and they're definitely not the same colors. The Glossier is supposed to be so dewy, but then under my eyes it can still be dry. So I don't know. I do like it, but it's not always perfect. And then the NARS one, I think I just picked my color online and I'm not sure that it's the perfect color match, but I usually go pretty light in coverage anyway, so I'm just using the NARS right now. I had been enjoying the RMS concealer that I got, but I got that in December last year, and these are both older than that, so I've been trying to focus on using more of my older products versus new products. As long as I still like the product, I want to be using things that I like, but you know. As far as the rest of my face, I have the Glossier cloud paints that I have open that I've been trying to use more. So I have Beam and Dusk. Just because they're liquid products, I don't want to leave them kind of sitting around to go bad. And I'm never like 100% sure how I want to apply them. Like, do I want to do it with a sponge or a brush or my fingers? There's so many options. So I'm just gonna mix the two colors today. And so I've got the Real Techniques like stippling brush. I just mix them on my hand and then putting it on my face. This might be like a little bit heavy, so we'll come back in. I guess this is when like using my hands to put on my foundation doesn't come in handy, because it'd be nice if I had a like brush with the foundation on it to just kind of blend over this. So I've been thinking about like my no buy and then like what to do after. And I think that going back and seeing like what did I actually spend with a gift card, and then like setting a budget based on that would be a good idea, because like I don't want to be spending a ton of money on beauty products necessarily. So let me know what you guys think as far as like how to set a good budget for yourself for beauty products. Obviously, like the replacement only no buy is useful for me because I just have too much stuff right now. And so this gives me like really set parameters for like what I can be spending on beauty products. But I want to give myself that freedom of like, I just want a new lipstick even though I haven't used up any lipsticks, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I've been thinking about, like how to find a good budget for myself. But I'm of course open to ideas. So this is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions eyeshadow palette. My husband got this for me for Christmas because I asked for it. I sent him like the link to this palette, but there's also like all the other colors, and apparently like he was worried that he wasn't getting the right one, but he did get the one that I wanted, so it all worked out. And this is what this palette looks like, just in case you haven't seen it. It's definitely like a very kind of orange toned palette. Like 2 days ago, I wore a blue eyeliner and really liked it, but today we're going orange. I guess I could wear orange with a blue eyeliner because they kind of go together. I'm just going in with this like super orange color. Let's see what happens. My dog is over here and he just let out the biggest sigh, like, why aren't you playing with me? Okay, so I've got just like a base of this kind of orangey color, but I think I'm going to go in with one of the shimmery, glittery colors on top of it. So I'm using this glittery shade and it's like doing a weird texture thing. So I think I'm going to move on. I don't think I want to do like a liner today, but I'll take just a like liner brush in this darker shade in here and see what that looks like on my eye. Oh, that guy is like super pigmented and not like the other two shades. That's how we're calling the look. Basically just shimmery and orange. For highlight, I have two things in here that I've been using. So I've got the Glossier Halo Scope in Moonstone. Colourpop on the Cusp Super Shock Cheek, which I haven't really decided on, like, do I like it or not? I do like the texture, like how creamy it is. But I don't know, like I've been applying it with my finger and I'm not sure that that's like the best way to do it. So it seems okay. I just blend it out with a brush. I had in the past had a ColourPop shadow that I didn't really like that much. It was one of their like super shock shadows and I didn't like the creaminess with the color I had picked. It was like a dark bluish black with like glitter in it. And I think that I just like wasn't using that color in that way. But I do have some of the newer super shock shadows, and like this one, Vela, is beautiful. And I like enjoy the texture with this one. So I guess it was just like that one color in particular, like didn't really work for me, but like it had been a color that people recommended, so I got it. But obviously I should have thought more about like what I actually enjoy. Anyway, I'll put on some bronzer. I've just got another stipple brush. I really like stipple brushes, and I have 4 of them. 2 of them are Real Techniques, and one of them is e.l.f., this one, and then one of them is Morphe. So the Real Techniques brushes are like medium size, and then this one is like the bigger one, and then the Morphe one is kind of the littlest. For brows, I've been using up my 2 kind of not as preferred brow products. So I have the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel and then the Pixi Brow Gel. Neither of them are bad. I just think that I like boy brow more. But this Pixi one, I think I'm gonna get to a point where I can't use it anymore because it's just all at the bottom, and even if I tip it this way, it doesn't kind of like move at all, and the brush just doesn't go all the way to the bottom. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I do have a brow pencil over here too, the Milk Makeup Brow Pencil, and I used it the last time I did my makeup, but I haven't used it kind of every time because sometimes it's just way easier to only put in some brow gel. I just called my Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara quits, so I have the Glossier Lash Slick open now, and I don't have any thoughts on it yet because I haven't really used it yet. I feel like I barely see anything. I may be seeing like some length and maybe a little bit of curling, but it just feels like it could be doing so much more for me. I do like how it's not clumping up my lashes at all though. Okay, it's not really wanting to layer over the like slightly dried side. So we'll call it quits there. First impressions, like it's not amazing, but it's not bad. And then for lip products, I've kind of been using all types of different things because I've been trying to get through some of my like stuff that's on the chopping block kind of a thing. So let me look at what I've got and then I'll come back and do those. Okay, so I grabbed 2 reds. I've got the Morphe Liquid Lip in Hot Shot and the Spela Paint and Play Matte Liquid in Tinder. I think I'm gonna go with the Spela. It definitely dries pretty quick. But I think it's pretty easy to apply. So I think that's everything for my look today. I don't know if I'm gonna have really like empty makeup products that much in my empties, but I am trying to use things up. Maybe my foundation that I've been using will be an empty at some point soon. I guess the mascara that I just finished. My dog is whining like crazy. I don't know, it's hard because I know how long it can take to use up some of these things, and I want to use all my different things. Like I don't want to do a project pan where I'm just focusing on one lipstick, one eyeshadow, one blush, because I want to use all my products. And I think that all my categories are just really bloated right now. So it's good that I'm on my no buy where I can't bring in 10 lipsticks in a month. Not that I necessarily was doing that, but I mean, if you buy a set with 5, it's easy to bring in a lot, right? So I will say, like, those kinds of things are one of the things that leads to me having too much. Like, if I bought a set, like I just in December bought a set of little Shiseido lipsticks, and they are minis, so it is different, but it came with like 5 mini lipsticks. And I bought the set of the Pat McGrath mini lipsticks, so that was 3 mini lipsticks. I don't know if I bought that in December or November, I'm not sure. But when you buy like 2 sets, that's 8 lipsticks between those 2 sets. And even though they're minis, like a mini lipstick takes a long time to finish up too. So anyway, this is getting kind of rambly, but thanks for getting ready with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you are doing a no buy, or if you have any thoughts on the no buy budget conundrum, or if you have a video about how you came up with your choices. I would love to go watch it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down.